Hey, what's going on, guys? So, as you can hear, I now have a microphone. Nice thing about that is I don't have to have any audio inequalities anymore. That's a really nice feature to have, especially if I'm trying to be reputable, comfortable, and a teacher. I can't be teaching you guys something facing this way, and you can't even hear me, and hope you guys understand. That's not how that works. So before we go any further, I hope you guys do like the microphone, and I hope the quality stays good and the battery life stays long, because honestly, these are one of the cheapest options I got off of Amazon. But any microphone would be better than, you could probably barely even hear me from this far away normally, also knowing that the heater's on. I doubt that this microphone even will pick up that heater, as I've heard in just about every single video I've posted, the heater has been on. So let's get that out of the way, and let's get into the rest of the content.
So as for other upgrades that I have done to the channel recently, besides the microphone, is I bought a Insta360 Ace Pro 2. That's supposed to come in today. I was hoping it came in by the time I got home from work, but as everything else works out, it's not here. So the show must go on, but I will say that the issues I've been having with GoPro is hopefully going to be no longer an issue, and we can keep going from there with the Insta360 and have the GoPro be kind of somewhat in the background. Another thing that I was really happy to get is a suction mount that I could actually trust. I got two of them, again, off Amazon. They were like 25 bucks a piece, but I have one sitting right here that's going to get me, the shifter, and basically the whole cab, which is nice. And then I'll have another one, either my phone, because I have a big phone mount that you guys have seen in other videos, mostly the Subaru videos. But I'll have another phone mount either facing forward from right by the mirror there, and then I might stick the Hero for my old GoPro on the back window or something, just to try and get some cool shots there. But if you guys have any tips and tricks on how to get cool shots while drag racing, let me know. I have 3 cameras I can use. As for events that I'm going to do this year, I am definitely going to be going to the April 11th opening day at Dragway 42, West Salem, Ohio. It's opening 2 or 3 weeks earlier than Quaker, and Quaker is my home track. It's about 30 minutes away from me, but I can't wait that long. Obviously, I'm making content, and another 3 weeks without drag racing when I know a track's open an hour away from me doesn't really make sense. I like Dragway 42. It's definitely a better, stickier track than Quaker is, and a little faster as well. So if I really want to go out there and show what the off-season improvements I've done, that will definitely be a huge help. Also, April 24th, I am going to Quaker to their opening day test and tune, um, just to get some more time on the car, obviously. Uh, the tuning will all be done by then, and I'll be happy to definitely share a new PB because I'm guaranteeing you that there's going to be one. I don't doubt that there's not going to be one. So uh, from there, I'm definitely doing Buckeye skips, the drag and drive I did last year that I won second most consistent in. I'm hoping to either win most consistent again or fastest average. I know a couple guys last year ran in the nines with manuals, obviously, but I'm hoping that I can definitely place again this year because I don't want to go backwards. And everything I've done this year should definitely make it be more consistent. So at least going off of that point, that would be nice. Um, as for other things, I would love to do Camaro Fest. I just don't know if it's in the budget this year. I've accounted it's probably going to be $1,200 round trip, and that's if I drive this, not take my dad's truck and borrow a trailer. So definitely probably out of the question this year. I would love to do it next year. Cadillac Attack, I think I'm going to be doing that October 2nd through the 4th at Dragway 42. I would love to do that. A couple of my friends and I'm going out there to see do it. So I'm like, I might as well go out there and race at least. There's a streetlight shootout no prep race at Quaker on September 12th that I'm probably going to be doing. There's the Mickey Thompson Turn and Burn May 5th through the 9th. I would love to do that as well, but there's not a class for manual cars, and that's kind of rough for me because I'd love to at least do something and be competitive at it. That's good content and makes me feel good. I just don't think that I can put up with some of the big shots in that competition that I think will be there, especially with Mickey Thompson putting it on and Norwalk being the track. But besides that, I'd love to do some other events. I know Streetcar Takeover. I'd love to do that. Again, I think that might be something I do next year, as long as YouTube goes well and everything like that. It's just a little too tight in the budget again this year. This year, I'd rather do it for consistency than really trying to go out for something crazy like that. But I'd love to work my way up to it. There's some few parts I have cooking in the background that I would love to put on the car this year and test it and make sure that they're perfect before I put the heads and get the high-end imported, and really shoot for a 9 if I don't hit a 9 this year, as I keep saying. But that's all going to be kept a secret for now because I don't want to keep blastering out that, oh, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to do all this testing, and then I don't hold myself accountable to it, don't even buy the parts, and that just looks bad on my part. So until I buy something and pull the trigger on it, I'm obviously going to keep doing research and making sure that everything that I buy is actually benefiting my car. I keep going back and forth and tossing up a lot of parts that, I just say one video, hey, I'm buying this, and then it never happens. That just holds me at accountability, and I don't want to do that, especially if I don't buy the part or make a video or do testing on it, because at this point, I'm not going to hide anything. Exactly what I do, exactly what I pay, everything I do is going to be on camera. Any questions you guys ask, I'm going to be completely transparent on. There's nothing that I'm really going to hide. I would love to go over the whole build and spec again. I feel like I did a really poor job on actually going over how much I spent on this car, which you'll probably see another one of those once I run a 9, just to change up a little bit and really go in depth and thorough into every single thing I bought instead of rushing it like I felt like I did on that video. But besides that, again, I'm going to go to every test and tune I can between juggling baseball and life and YouTube, drag racing, same thing. I still got to, take time to myself, which shouldn't be an issue. I'd rather actually be drag racing than have time to myself anyways. But yeah, if there's any other events in the PA, Ohio area, let me know. I'd love to, at least have content, make content with this car. Maybe you guys would like to see me go out there and fail and then have a comeback season next year and actually show what I can do. That would be kind of cool as well. But I know I can't do all of those events. Might be something I just say screw it and try, and hopefully it all pays off in the end. But I think that'll be it for this video. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns about anything I'm doing or camera setups or anything like that, let me know. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.